Most of the people I happen to know are people who've made their money themselves. And I tell you, man, they have a burden of responsibility that would crush me, would crush the typical person. They're just working like 90 hours a week, and they have thousands of people depending on them. And, they have their money, but don't be thinking that there isn't a price to be paid for that. They don't see their families, they're often divorced, they don't see their children grow up, and they don't have time off. You have to be careful of what you're jealous of, because you don't really know what it is. You shouldn't be comparing yourself to them, because they're not like you. They don't have your family. They don't have your temperament. They don't have your troubles. They don't have your abilities. The only person that has those is you.
Have you guys ever seen a man go through a midlife crisis? Skipping out on his family and cheating on his wife with his secretary, becoming hyper-fixated on some hobby like golf or cycling, or buying a motorbike that he'll never ride. Sure, it's a cliche, but it exists for a reason. No smoke without fire, as they say. Not every midlife crisis looks so stereotypical, but it's remarkable just how many men experience a sense of purposelessness as they approach their later years. They then try to fill that sense of a hole with all these new things in their lives. Now, patching a hole in a boat might slow things down, but the boat will still sink. This doesn't have to be the case, however, if the boat is built strong to begin with. All too often, men learn important lessons far too late in life and end up suffering for that. Learning these lessons earlier in life will save you time and energy and make sure as many of your years as possible are lived to their greatest potential. And you won't find yourself in a crisis when you hit 50. First off, the importance of flexibility and adaptability. Thanks to a whole bunch of strict gender norms that have encased society for centuries, men have been taught to be rigid and inflexible. They are expected to march on forward with their eyes firmly focused ahead of them, only to later on in life learn that they had the ability to change all along. Men need to learn that changing and adapting is not a sign of weakness. One needs strength and self-assurance in order to admit when there is a better way, and change is a sign of growth. The ability to adapt to new situations and face up to difficult challenges is crucial for constant growth, success, and fulfillment in life. Then there is the power of perspective. It's so important to realize that absolutely everything we experience in life is going to be from a particular perspective. So much in your life can change if you just learn to look at things a little bit differently. When facing a challenge in life, one really useful exercise is to take a step back and write down a list of alternative perspectives you could hold. Then ask yourself which of these perspectives is most likely to bring me forward in life, and then work to adopt that perspective. And you'll be amazed at how much of a difference shifting your perspective can make. Now, I also want to talk about the importance of self-care. A lot of men make the needs of others a greater priority than their own needs. As they move onwards through life, they end up feeling burnt out. And this is often because they haven't shown themselves any care. Self-care is all about looking after yourself in a way that makes you feel good about yourself. It can include things like getting enough sleep, exercising, eating well, and finding time for relaxation and hobbies. Personal hygiene, health, and grooming all have a huge impact on how you feel about yourself. And too many guys fail to realize this in their early years. And that's why I'm proud to have Tiege Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. Tiege Hanley is a top-rate skincare brand with products designed to help every man feel more at home in his own skin. Many skincare brands try to mystify the path to healthy skin by pushing you to buy more and more complicated and convoluted products, but Tiege Hanley does the opposite. Instead, their approach to self-care is direct and uncomplicated, making it a lot easier to get started on the path to healthy skin and the important practice of self-care. They've helped me maintain my skincare routine by making the entire process uncomplicated. Now, if you want to get started on your journey towards better self-care habits, I recommend that you start with their Level 1 system, which comes with all the basics. A daily face wash to get rid of the dirt and grime on your skin, a 2 times per week exfoliating scrub to get rid of dead skin cells, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20 because you should always be protecting your skin from the sun, and a PM moisturizer to help your skin stay hydrated and healthy throughout the night. Now, one great addition to Tiege Hanley is that every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. They really make the process of achieving and maintaining amazing skin easy. And the reviews from guys like us speak for themselves. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers all around the world. In addition to getting better, confidence-boosting skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, the ability to customize your box, exclusive monthly deals, pause or cancel at any time, free US shipping, and low-cost shipping to most other countries. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. So don't miss out on this amazing deal, just click that link and get started today. Don't get left behind when it comes to self-care. Learn this lesson early and you'll go through life feeling a whole lot better about yourself. Next, there's the importance of communication. Men are not typically known for being the best when it comes to healthy communication, but learning this skill will improve your life immensely. Learning to communicate in a healthy and open way will help you get what you want in life a lot more often. And the same is to be said for learning how to listen. Really listen to the people around you and life becomes a lot less complicated. You won't face any of the frustration of feeling misunderstood or not being able to get inside the minds of the people around you. Good communication makes life much simpler and relationships more fulfilling. And that brings me to the value of vulnerability. Not a traditionally male characteristic, the value of vulnerability is a hugely important lesson that many men sadly never learn. Being open with your feelings will help you process life's challenges in a far more healthy and effective manner and allow you to make use of your support networks. Nobody is perfect, and you shouldn't push yourself to the brink of trying to be something that no person can be. Accept your mistakes, forgive yourself, and use vulnerability as an opportunity to change and to grow. And this is how you get through life with a sense of true self-actualization. Forgiveness is not always easy and often requires a lot of inner work to try and let go of anger and of hurt. I read this quote that says that forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enlarge the future. And I think this is an incredibly important thing to bear in mind as you go through life. Learning to let go and forgive both yourself and others frees you from your past and opens up the opportunities for your future. The value of relationships is something that many men don't realize until it's too late. At the end of the day, the relationships we forge with others will define how we feel and how richly our lives were lived. It's important to take care of your relationships the way you would look after a plant. Give them water and sunshine and watch as they blossom. Check in on those close to you and maintain healthy communication and mitigate the risk of ending up with disconnected and fractured relationships later in life. Through life's ups and downs, it helps to be surrounded by people you love and people you trust. Personal growth is an important practice for life that some men sadly only learn after going through hardship. Practicing personal growth as a constant in life means that when times do get tough, you are more than well equipped to adapt to new circumstances and overcome any challenges you might face. And this also brings me to the power of balance. Men are often taught to focus on their work lives and their career instead of personal relationships, instead of artistic pursuits and self-care. And it's truly important for men to find a balance between all of these different aspects of life. Otherwise, you'll find yourself feeling hollow and unfulfilled. As is the case with anything in life, balance is the key to strength and inner peace. And last, but certainly not least, I want to emphasize the importance of gratitude in life. When we practice gratitude, we focus on what we have and not what we haven't got. And this frames everything in a more positive light and keeps us uplifted as we go through life and strive for more. You know, too many men go through life without any gratitude, only to lose it all and wish they'd appreciated what they had more while they had the chance. Gratitude is a core virtue of a happy and fulfilled life, and a lesson men should learn as early as possible. And that's all for today, and before I finish, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Tiege Hanley for sponsoring today's video. It's great to have a sponsor who's all about allowing men to reach their best. So make sure to click the link in the description to make the most of the great deal they're offering you for getting started on your self-care journey. Don't forget to check out the rest of the channel for more videos like this one on how to become a better Sigma. That's all for this one, and I'll catch you next time.